All right, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Before I get started, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Shem Shai, by Shem Hakwadash. Double honor to my apostles and my elders, great millstone, who lead, teach, and rule well. Love and honor to my fellow Akim, pushing the word in truth, faith, and sincerity across the four corners. First of all, it's a brother Yadaf and G. Land Church coming on a lesson through spirit, power, and mercy, Yahweh, by Shem Shai. And this lesson was inspired by what you see here, this flag right here, in which I saw this flag at a recent Trump rally, but I've also seen it previous to that, just flying, particularly on cars. I've seen it on cars. It's kind of a flag that I'm starting to see more and more prevalently, just out and about, and it's the American flag with the thin blue line on it. And going into what that thin blue line is, because I wasn't really up to speed as to what this flag stood for, but like I said, I saw it at a Trump rally, and fortunately through the spirit, it brought out the meaning behind this. But what you see here is, I'm not sure if this is the exact term for this particular flag, but just this concept as a whole with the thin blue line. And like I said, I've been seeing it most prevalently with this American flag with the thin blue line in it. But going into it, it says the thin blue line is a term that typically refers to the concept of the police as the line which keeps society from descending into violent chaos. The blue and thin blue line refers to the blue color of the uniforms of many police departments. The phrase originated as an allusion to the British infantry regiment, the Thin Blue Line, in which that right there particularly isn't what I was looking for. Right here. So once again, just, a flag with that line in the midst of it, it's pretty much a representation of support of police, in which makes me is a realization to me and to us that America is divided, because even in the midst of a flag in which is supposed to symbolize the unification of, in this particular case, America, is actually putting a direct divide within the sign or symbology of the flag, so to speak. But it says, since the late 1970s, the term, going to a thin blue line, the term has also been used in tandem with the concept of the blue wall of silence, an informal code among police officers used to cover up police misconduct. So even with that, it also shows a level of hypocrisy, okay, because, amongst the police or policing force or police community, they have an unwritten code known as the blue wall of silence, in which, like I said, that's pretty much support of the American people, in which the particular rally that I saw was in Florida, and they were pumping that narrative and that heavy, man, as far as supporting the police, the importance of law and order, in which truly they don't understand that the same police that is set up to reaffirm and fully establish and implement white supremacy and, that mainline, that mainstream agenda is going to be the same police force used to bash their heads in, man. I think that it might have been a little bit, just going into that blue wall of silence a little bit more. It's colloquially, that's a hard word for me to say. In the United States, thin blue line also refers to an unwritten code of silence used to cover up police misconduct, also known as the blue wall of silence. This code is an expectation that police officers will not blow the whistle on other officers who commit unlawful arrests, falsification of evidence, or other crimes against citizens, and that officers will not speak to outsiders about hazing and harassment within the police force itself. It has been used in this way since at least 1978. It's going on a little more because, like I said, the main thing is I was unsure as to what this flag right here symbolized and what it meant. Because at first, when I first saw it, just off of my own estimation, I thought it was some type of anarchy sign, in which it's almost like anarchy through order out of chaos. So going back into blue wall of silence overlap, this code is an expectation that police officers will not blow the whistle on other officers who commit unlawful arrest, falsification of evidence, or other crimes against citizens, and that officers will not speak to outsiders about hazing and harassment within the police force itself. It has been used in this way since at least 1978. So that concept of blue wall of silence, it pretty much, just protection of, police officers or the policing force with, unrighteous cops, man, or unfair, unjust participants in that system. They don't care. They don't care because even that is a continuation and an extension of so-called white supremacy, man, But like I said, this right here is a direct symbol that America is divided. I mean, even in the symbol of the unification of America, you can see a direct divide within America, man, within the American ideal, within the American idealism and symbols. It's a direct divide, So I'm gonna get a couple precepts, or a few precepts. Let me start off here. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And see, like I said, this was inspired through seeing this flag again in the midst of a Trump rally, in which they had a big flag right next to the main stage, the main podium. And was, like I said, a lot of the participants in that particular rally in Florida, they were pushing a very heavy support the blue or support the police agenda, in which the same police force that is supposedly set up to protect those citizens are going to be the same police force that Edom Esau is going to use to roll on the people, man. Including you Edomites, you so-called white people. Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. See? So with this symbol right here, this is literally shows a divided kingdom. This kingdom, symbolically, practically, is definitively divided. That's a symbol of division, you see? And as is written here, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. See, so this kingdom is divided and it will be brought to desolation, okay? And like I said, that this concept of the thin blue line is, even though these Americanized Edomites see it and view it as a strength, as an advantage, is actually a symbol of their oncoming destruction. So from there, I'm going to go to Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. See, and this is a reward, okay, for the atrocities that have been done to our people, the nation of Israel, at the hands of primarily the Edomites, man. Okay, because the Edomites are the main group in which the police force, the blue policing force, is designed to protect. You know, the Edomite man, woman, and child, and also their property, their businesses. You see what I'm saying? Anything that pretty much they supposedly have ownership and dominion of, that's what the policing force is actually designed and created to uphold. But because of that perpetual hatred and the blood that's shed, even like I said, going into what's the name of that term again? Because I don't want to. Blue wall of silence. Even going to blue wall of silence, they even pretty much admit to the fact that there is wrongdoing in the police force, you know. And from there, just to finish it out, 2nd Ezra 15. I'm starting verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. See, so even in the midst of, you know, supporting the blue and the thin blue line, and, you know, all that dogma, there's going to still be a fulfillment of these prophecies, man. Okay, the destruction to these American cities. You see the destruction to these rural areas and towns, and eventually the overtaking of the blue force, so to speak, in which, you know, Esau's going to have to ramp it up and to, you know, to bring stronger forces, so to speak. But at the end of the day, the unrest and just the anger of the people is going to get to a point that it boils over, and that in which the people are going to have control, man. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that these policing forces will not be able to contain them. They're going to be able to, at some point, and Lord willing, is soon, they will be able to have the power and the course in their hand, and they're going to be out here wrecking shop, man. Okay, so I'm in lesson off there. Lord willing, you edify. Once again, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Hakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and my elders of great millstone who lead, teach, and rule well. Love and honors my fellow Aki, pushing the word in true faith as a city across the four corners. Until next time, Shalom.